In the bridle working cow finals, we welcome entry number 193. This is a mule called Taxi from the Lane Ranch at Lancaster, California. And Lizzie Cresley, this young lady has smoked them in every class, every event.
Bob, the first part of this class, a prescribed pattern.
As you look at this beautiful groomed arena, this is the one reason why we do this ahead of our show today. Give our exhibitors and their mules the finest ground to work on. Again, you're watching Taxi 193, Lizzie Cresley. Oh, by the way, applause is welcome.
Woo! Very nice. So if you've been here for all 4 shows and you're thinking, that lady and that mule look very familiar.
What hasn't she done?
Yeah, very little. They've barrel raced, they've pole bended, they've roped, they've stopped steers. So you just watched the first half. Now it is time to present a cow.
Not just a cow, the cow.
They'll box him, hold him at this end of the arena.
For those of you that might have watched this in the horse world, what you just finished is what we would call the dry work. Not that this is any wetter, but it does have a cow involved. 2 or 3 different types of pattern depending on how the cattle work. There's a little bit of cutting, a little bit of reining, and a whole lot of cowboy. That would be a rollback.
Now 2.5 minutes. First the boxing. Now watch, see if she takes him up and down the fence.
Yeah. She'd like a little speed if it's possible. Now let's see if she can work him in a figure 8 and a big pin.
I believe the answer to that question would be yes.
Yes. Look at the lead change, perfect. Now the cow has finally figured out it's being hassled a bit. So it's looking for the catch pin gate. There's your clock. Good work, Liz. Lane Ranch, thank you for all the years, all the meals, all the friendships, and a little sip of adult libation occasionally.
I was talking to the two ladies that you're watching in this class before we started, Bob. Lynn Ingalls, who's about to ride in 104 on bar JF Duke.
Yes, sir.
Told me the last time these two mules went head-to-head with each other, it's 10 years ago in this arena. You just watched Taxi is 16 years old, bar JF Duke you're about to watch is 22, and they both showed up together in the green class 2015.
You've been corrected. That was 12 years ago.
Okay, fine.
I'd have took your word for it if you said 20. Totally different built mule.
Bigger?
Thicker.
Yeah.
And 6 years older. With mules, age doesn't mean anything. A lot of them won't mature till they're 10 or 12. Some do when they're 2 or 3. Pack mules, different than show mules. Makes it nice today having Hondo Guerrero as our judge. He's somewhat immune to Mr. Kenyon and I, allowing us to explain to you kind of what's happening.
And I promise you that most of what we say is right some of the time.
Never let the truth get in the way of a good story. You see, mules have changed in the last 20, 25 years. When I first started coming here, you wouldn't find a mule with that thick a body between weather and hip. These saddle mules have got bigger, better refined, better genetics, better minds, better performance. Anybody here today was here 55 years ago?
Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired and I don't want to sleep. I want to have fun. It's time for a good time.
At a horse show, that's when you go woo woo.
All right, as you so eloquently put it, it is time for the cow.
Shot of tequila, beer on tap, sweet southern woman sit on my lap. G with an O, O with a D, T with an I, and a M and a E, and a good time. Good time. I've been working all week and I'm tired and I don't want to sleep. I want to have fun.
Might get a little more work out of this one. Younger, lighter, brighter. Cute little heifer. For those of you talking about the price of beef these days, you're looking. Open, about $3,500 standing there. Bred, $4,700 standing.
Shot of tequila, beer on tap, good looking woman sit on my lap. The G with an O, O with a D, T with an I, and M with an E, X spells good time. A good time. Oh, I've been working all week and I'm tired and I don't want to sleep. I want to have fun, time for a good time.
Vince.
o'clock, we know where that's gonna go. Closing the door, shutting them down. Head for that Waffle House way across town. Good times. Oh, we're having a good time. Well, I've been working all weekend. I'm tired and I don't want to sleep. And I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Well, I've been working all weekend. I'm tired and I don't want to sleep. And I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Oh, I've been working all weekend. I'm tired and I don't want to sleep. And I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Oh, yeah, good time. I need a good time. Yeah, good time.
And a thank you. Thank you, Miss Lynn Ingalls, Tehachapi, California. Good job, baby.
No more balls. I got a weekend full of nothing to do it all. Yee-haw.
Yes, sir.
I know a place down the road. Girls are hot, the beer is cold. It's 2 for 1. Yeah, that's right. Not just drinks. Girls are guys. Went back in town, Saginaw. Yee-haw.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just had the opportunity to watch the versatility and the elegance of a couple of beautiful mules. 2 awfully talented cowgirls, a mule bet.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the number 2 spot this afternoon, 2 beautiful works, 2 beautiful ladies, 2 gorgeous mules. From Tehachapi, California, in the number 2 spot, bar J.F. Duke. That's Lynn Ingalls with a total of 125.5 points. And the number 1 spot, your champion to receive the awards, is Taxi with Lizzie Cressley, representing the Lane Ranch of Lancaster, California, with 140 points even. There is your champion.
This is how legends are made.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thanks to our crew, the Laughing Parrot Productions. We are live streaming from muledays.org and lpvtv.us. And we've been anywhere from 600 to 800 viewers that have stayed with us in all 3 of our shows. For those of you that are online this afternoon, welcome to one of the most beautiful places on earth, Inyo County, Bishop, California. I mentioned a moment ago, if you're going to take some stills, now's the time. If not, David will have them for you, and I'll tell you where you can get him online. Today is a very special day. Memorial Day, they always celebrate on Monday, so the government workers can have an extra week off. We celebrate it on this Sunday. The next 12 to 15 minutes be somewhat somber, but let's let it be happy. And I ask y'all please to remain seated, relax. We'll have a moment when we sing the national anthem to stand. Joe Gonzalez on a mule that we have seen perform 2 or 3 different times here. His son Gus, that beautiful young lady is Rio Brown. She comes from Santa Rosa, up north in our beautiful state of California. She is the high school rodeo queen for the state of California. Of course, she'd be a pole bender, a nanny slammer, that's goat tying, breakaway roper, and shoots a rifle pretty good too. Works all events in high school rodeo. I'd like y'all to clear your throats, swallow, clear your mind. Your mind is the most important part. As we talk about yesterday, last year, the Afghan conflict, the Korean War, World War II, World War I, and the Civil War, the only war fought and won on U.S. soil. You know, 250 years go by in a hurry. For those of you that have been watching different news channels in the last few days or nights, you have been reminded quite well of why on this day we think about the veterans. Today, many organizations have found suit to surprise them with a new home, a bit of welfare, a whole lot of love that for years we neglected. Somebody that you know, next door, next town, next state, gave their life. At some point, you have visited with their family. Could be in your own. God bless those who have left us. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a group of ladies about to sing the national anthem. And today, I'd like to dedicate that to not only Christians, but to all people of the world. May it be a song that's sung that will give them reason to think about peace rather than violence. In Jesus' name, I say amen. Ladies, it's all yours. The High Sierra Chorus and our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well done, ladies. Thank you so very, very, very much. Mr. Kenyon, I do believe it's time that we enter the arena with a beautiful sight. Will be coming from the east and the west. Now, right where you are, Joe, you're fine. You may remain there as long as you'd like to. We've got a chance for some photo ops today in our live TV streaming, as we have the opportunity to welcome into the arena once again Mr. Luke Messenger, Mr. Rick Edney, and the thanks to our friend Roy Clark. "16 Mules." all of the same breed. One set, black ivory. The others, palominos and roans. Ladies and gentlemen, each of those wagons will carry the flags of the United States Armed Services. This afternoon, we have good reason to recognize those banners. For those of you who have served or someplace in your family, I hope that you will fly them this weekend if you're home or at other times throughout the year. The American flag rides high. Whether it be in a foreign land, on a beach, on a mountainside, or a foxhole. Those 5 flags beneath it and behind it all say the same thing. We, Americans, choose to remain free. And we'll dang sure fight to keep it that way. I only wished we had 1 million people just to watch this 15 minutes. 1 million people who find today that serving violence on the streets of our major cities, on the streets of our small towns, in our schools and our theaters, and find it suitable to take the life of others just for the thrill of doing it. This would be a place for them to have a feeling of security rather than anxiety. The McGee Pack Station started years ago with Jennifer and Lee Rozier. This is a sight. We have been blessed to have them represent us along with the United States Forest Service in many of the rose parades of late. The bigger the floats, the more money spent cannot be matched of what this mule train can say. These 2 people, true Californians, true Americans, can say it all. As we bake this cake, this is a way to put a topping, a frosting on it. Lee, that be you. Jennifer, you're the cherry on top.
But ladies and gentlemen, our arena is not yet full. I'm about to present to you 4 beautiful wagons. The first, driven by Bishop's own Andy Richard, joined by Benny Broyles and Mark Mallory and Jessica and Jim Porter. And in those wagons today, from Vietnam to Operation Desert Storm, from Desert Shield on, from the Korean War, our veterans of service, our men and women who have put their name, their life, and their livelihood on the line to guarantee the freedom that we have to gather together today in this one nation under God. Jessica Heyman, that is beautiful. Jim Porter, thank you for your service, sir.
That I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today.
Mr. P.
There ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
This back carriage with Pearl and Patsy under harness may be one of the classiest wagons you'll ever see in any show. It was built for children for school, then became the topped with the fringe, the Surrey on top. You're looking at history. It's 125 to 100. No, 1904 was the first wagon we recognized a couple of days ago. So 125 years of history. Ladies and gentlemen, give them away. Let's give them all a little hoop and a holler. They're the lucky ones. They served and got to come home.
We're the lucky ones because we benefit from their United States of America.
Andy Richard, Benny Broyles, Mark Mallory, Jessica, and our dear friend Jim Porter, thank you. Taking the effort to bring them in today. Lee and Jennifer Rozier, thank you.
You make me bulletproof, I'll be a soldier.
From the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, and the National Guard, many of you in this audience have served as well. And God bless each and every man and woman who has ever worn the uniform of the United States of America.
You're the burning fire that my heart is beating to. You're like red, white, blue. I do it all for you. I fight a war and win it. You make me bulletproof. I'll be a soldier. I'll be a soldier.
That's a Canadian group by the name of I Valley. They're Canadians singing that song. They might live in the 51st state.
You're the burning fire that my heart is.
Love that song.
Red, white, blue.
Once again, Luke Messenger is a contractor from Chico, California. Had the passion for farming and the perch on mules and horses. Together with his animals, they cultivate, plant, harvest all the hay they need for the year. Rick Edney is an arborist. I consider that myself. Comes from right up here north in Smith Valley, just across the line. He's a hunting guide, uses his mules for outfitting, business purposes, known as Battle-Born Outfitters. Check it out online. Roy Clark, our dear friend from Loma Rica, an accomplished farrier, diesel mechanic. Between those three guys and those two hitches, they have done it all. Ladies and gentlemen, the final salute is about to arrive. This is the VFW Honor Guard coming from the East Gate. Now in a moment, there will be shots. They're blanks. They'll be aimed at a 45-degree angle over the main grandstand. Don't flinch. You are in safety. I'd like to introduce these four gentlemen to you, and they said, no, it's not about us. It's about the salute. Yeah. Hold on. Well done, Tim. Well done. Each of those men have all served. With respect, bless those young men. I hope they never fight again. Well, folks, there's one way to light this arena on fire, and it's with Bethany Kisner. Y'all ready to rodeo? Let's buck 'em and buck 'em hard. Woo-hoo! Oh, yeah. Yep, baby, you did it. You're going to get a lot of that lady and her handsome, wonderful husband before the day is over. Steve Kenyon, that was amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to have been a part of that opening. How many of you are proud to have enjoyed it? And how many of you are proud to have remembered those who have served on this Memorial Day weekend?
Right now in front of the main grandstand on the inside of the arena's Von Twitchell Memorial Award. This is to recognize our loyal Mule Days gentleman and his entire family. He is a true legend in the industry. We'll present the Von Twitchell Award, sponsored by James and Lisa Ferguson, my neighbors in North Texas. They own and operate Equine by Design. Now, Vaughn was known as a true cowboy, loved his days and Lifetime Achievement Awards, had 2 mules that were inducted into the American Donkey and Mule Association Hall of Fame, and it would be an award to one equine amateur who rides a pair who is 65 years and older. So that's how it's going to be to work. We're getting ready to set up on the inside with a team pack scramble. Right now, Equine Design, James and Lisa, are they over there today? There's a pair of Texans. If I had an hour to tell you about the 2 of them and what they accomplish.
Deep in the heart.
Susan Buckley and that beautiful buckskin mule.
Bob, our neighbors from Sanger, Texas. James Ferguson, Lisa Ferguson. In their lives, they've been exhibitors, they've been sponsors, they've been business partners.
They just don't quit giving.
No. Susan, congratulations. Give that lady a round of applause. Would you do that?
Tell Ferguson, don't walk like I walk. He's starting to look like an old man. Step it up there, Charlie Brown. Step it up.
So not only are we presenting this afternoon the Von Twitchell Award, and you may have it up there, Bob, but we also have a pair of opportunities today for winners. How many of you have gone by and checked out the saddle making presentation that has been going on throughout the course of the last few days?
I bought a ticket.
Me too. They've literally been making a saddle in this arena, in this fairgrounds. Started when we got here on Tuesday. And now, our friend, our colleague, our partner, and our boss, Bob, let's be honest, Amanda Tallman,
Okay.
is joining us in the arena. Ryder Kisner, there is the saddle, folks. Somebody is about to take it home.
What a masterpiece.
Yeah. All right.
This is C&H Saddle Company from right here in Bishop. Big Pine, actually. That's Bishop.
All right. Your winner is John Sully. It's not Ryder Kisner. I'm a little sad. I really wanted this. This is beautiful.
So did I. I don't know what I'd do with it. Put it in the front room.
You sure that doesn't say Steve Kenyon on it, right?
Yeah. What a beautiful piece of work.
That's not just a saddle, folks. That is a piece of art.
If John doesn't want it, I want it.
There's one more special award that we would like to present. And as Amanda stands next to me, ladies and gentlemen, this year at the Mule Days, I'm sad to say that a lady who had been a part of our show for, gosh, at least 20 years, probably more, Joyce Stratton, we lost her last year after an accident with a mule and a cart. And we created the Joyce Stratton Sportsmanship Award, and we asked those that are exhibiting at Mule Days this year to nominate someone based on their attitude, their spirit, their cooperation, their willingness to give back. And as a result of those nominations, and those nominations, I should say, and those votes cast by our contestants here in Bishop, I am proud to tell you that it is a Teamster from Bishop, California, who is this year's recipient. Ladies and gentlemen, that would be our friend, the very first Joyce Stratton Sportsmanship Award winner is Shay Brown from Bishop, California. Joyce loved to drive, Bob, and Shay loves to drive. Those mules, Andy Richards, that she has the opportunity to show. Not gonna lie, there are a couple of tears in here right now. How about y'all give her a hand? Would you do that?
Good job, buddy. For all you that are watching once again on muledays.org, welcome to the Memorial Day weekend. I hope you all enjoyed our opening. Subtle but strong. Austin Lopeman, the magic man, the kid with the knobs, music and the zingers. Good job, buddy. Father Chuck thinks he's retired.
He is the busiest retired guy I know.
Isn't it the truth?
Yeah.
Chuck Lopeman. Lopeman Sound.
So, folks, after our beautiful presentations this afternoon, who's ready to do a little pack-in Bishop, California?
Well, this will be the Team Pack Scramble, and they will be going around the track. Now, they come in with a horse or two and 4 or 5 mules. They've all got their tack brake. It's off. Horses, mules, unbridled, unhaltered. Ryder Kisner, I don't think we've actually introduced you officially, have we?
Yeah, but I'm glad to be back.
Good to have you here, buddy. Got your pistol in one hand, whip in the other.
I know. This is my favorite event just because I get to rile everything up. I think all the horses and mules love Steve. They were all following you.
They like old Spuds is what they like.
Yeah. Oh, Spuds have been at this for 20 years. He's 30 years old.
Give me the news, I gotta.
Everybody clap your hands at the beat of the music. Come on, Bishop. We don't have to be many to be mighty. Let's have a good time.
Now they want to get herd bound and go back to camp. Yeah, here we go.
Brian Kaiser's our judge. He says, go get them. Folks, they're going to gather up their horses and their mules. They're going to repack them, and it's a race around the track.
Now, if you can find your favorite horse or your lead mule, look at this buckskin on the west end. He's got 4 mules, 4 colors. They're all following him. Here he comes on the outside. Somebody catch old Buck. Boy, he is pretty. There he is, gonna go to the corner. Now this will make a difference. They're right there beside you.
Yep.
It'll make a difference. They catch him where he goes, the rest go. That's the way it's supposed to be anyway.
Run! Run, Forrest, run!
Those ladies ladies in the shiny rainbow-colored shirts. That's the Rainbow Pack outfit. 155, that's Rock Creek Pack Station. Reds Meadows, 175. The Far Side outfit, 181. The Rainbow Pack outfitters, 182. Cloud Canyon, 196. Aspen Meadows, 337.
I've got Rock Creek right underneath me. They always seem to camp right here.
Figures the girls would be first, doesn't it?
They've got them caught. We're already packing one mule. As of right there, we got a horse saddled.
I'm liking the Rainbow Girls. They're the best dressed. How many guys cheering for the Rainbow Girls? I tell you. Next year, Steve, I want to see you in one of those rainbow shirts.
I've seen him in something similar to that.
If you're not, we're tie-dyeing your mustache, okay?
They've tried that before.
I like this guy. He doesn't have a halter. He's just holding on for dear life. Right here. You don't see him?
Yep.
He ain't letting go for nothing.
Ryder, you didn't see him coming over here to catch those mules, but he was hopping on one leg when he got here.
Woo, they breed them tough here, don't they?
He's still hopping on one leg.
Yep.
Now he's got a little help.
Come on, hop along.
Come on, girls, down here. Let's go.
I want you all to keep an eye on the team in the, I called it the Canadian tuxedos a couple of days ago. The not quite blue denim that's over there, kind of behind all the other teams. They're sort of hiding, Bob, back in the corner.
Yeah.
That is the Cloud Canyon Pack Station. And all of a sudden they show up and they're the first team out. It's happened twice already this week.
Well, Bryce's group's got 1, 2, 3 mules packed. Boxes are going on. Both horses are saddled.
I'm just real curious who owns this one mule that's wandering around right over here.
Looking for a popsicle. Oh, I see the brown mule.
Yeah.
He's just going. He said, "Where are my buddies?"
He's mothering up to the Rainbow Pack Station. I wonder if that's one of their mules.
Well, he just found another loose one.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the Rainbow Girls.
I tell you,
She's holding on to 1 horse, 3 mules. And she just walked up and put her arm around the neck of the one that's still running loose.
It's got to be perfume. You got perfume on today, Laurel?
I tell you what, this team in the Hawaiian shirts, I'm looking forward to watching this.
That's
This was the gray
175 Reds Meadows right there, Ryder.
horse. I know. Well, if you guys remember, that was the gray horse that took off bucking right here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bucked him off fair and square the first time.
I want to see a redo of that today. How about you guys? You guys want to see a little bucking horse?
Bryce
Yeah.
does not want another one of those to land in the middle of his back.
I will give you $5 if you make that horse buck. The crowd will pay you. $10. How much do you think I make?
Well, I mean, what are you talking about? $100 bill barely gets you through Denny's anymore.
Oh, man, Bob, I'm so broke I couldn't put a down payment on a free lunch. I'm not going big money with you.
Really? I thought you married for money and wishing love would come later.
Oh, man, I married way out of my league. I married a girl. I feel like I'm on an episode of Survivor. I'm just trying not to get voted off.
Coming up, Bryce. Come on, girls. Rainbow ladies, you look a little scattered over there.
Actually, they're getting everything together. I still want to know who owns this one extra brown mule over here.
He'll go with somebody. We're about ready. I bet we're within 2 minutes of opening those east gates. And if there's anything that hadn't been caught, haltered, bridled, saddled, or packed,
It's going around the track.
it's going with him around the track.
I want to give it all to you.
I tell you what we really should do. I think we should turn loose like 100 extra mules out here. Just like have it be chaos out here. Pure chaos.
What, this isn't enough chaos now?
I'll
No,
get
they're
you a
gonna be
little.
donkeys,
I'll get you a little
mules.
chaos. Bedroll racers, get ready.
Yeah, that's chaos.
That will be chaos.
Okay, that extra mule belonged to the Far Side outfit. They just came and caught him. Aspen Meadows in the black right there in the middle.
Now they did this yesterday. They kind of tried to finish up in motion. That's tough to do.
Yeah, it's hard enough to pack them when you're in a hurry, but when you're in a hurry and they're running away from you.
I like it. This team with all the black shirts, Johnny Cass team.
That's Aspen Met right there.
There's one kid, the smallest kid on that group, holding like 10 different mules. I want to know which straw he drew. It was not the long one.
Bob, I see your favorite 4'11" packer is throwing packs on.
Oh, yeah. She's tagging him up.
Oh, look, you got somebody a horseback, and look who it is.
It's Brandy Montgomery.
It's Cloud Canyon. I told you they'll sneak out of that bunch.
And here come my Rock Creek girls right behind her.
Yep.
It's going to be a race. Yeah, girls, yeah.
Everybody in the audience say, yeah.
This is the way it ought to be on a Sunday afternoon. Price is up, price is up.
Come on, we got the Cowgirls going. How many of y'all cheering for the Cowgirls?
Reds Meadows is leaving third. If they can catch that black mule. They're fixing to have a wreck.
I got one to tie yet, one to tie.
Don't lie, Steve. We're all watching the gray horse. Come on, spur him in the neck.
He's not now. He ain't gonna buck today. Give it to him. We're off. Catch those girls, Bryce. Oh, he might buck today.
Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah. Yeah. He hadn't got any spurs on.
Come on, whoop and ride, whoop and ride.
You think he would have warmed him up?
Bryce, your team has left you, and you are their leader.
And they're all girls.
All right, Rock Creek's on the backstretch. Cloud Canyon's on the backstretch.
Well, we got to hold the west gates because we still got some loose animals right here.
Cloud Canyon's coming in. They can't hold it forever, boys. Cloud Canyon just came around the final turn, and they're on their way to the line. Remember, they can't have any ropes dragging.
I saw something I just had to have. But my heart said, go ahead and make a bid on that. I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign?
Cloud Canyon Pack Station.
You know what? That is quite a group they put together in the last few years. But they all knew what they were going to do when they got here. Win first.
Here comes Rock Creek.
Good job, ladies.
Two.
So you got two in. You got one on the track still. And Aspen Meadows is leaving and on their way.
We're doing a final check right here on Cloud Canyon right now.
Brian Kaiser's literally looking at every knot, every rope, every pack.
Clean again, thumbs up. There goes Rainbow. Give him a little cheer for the track.
Come on.
Woo! They're leaving on fire. Now, over the years, the number of lady pack teams has increased by about 50%.
Here comes Red Meadows.
The only thing we can't judge them on is how good of camp cooks they are when they get in the mountains. But I'll bet it's good.
All right, Red Meadows is in.
I don't see anything, Dragon. Here comes the judge.
Far side outfit is in. They're fourth. As long as nothing's dragging.
Well, I see stuff hanging, but I don't see anything in the dirt.
Nope. Here comes Aspen Meadows. Boy, they were quick around the track.
Oh. They need some time. They were running.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I said listen to them by myself.
Now we'll have the team pack-on finals at the end of our show tonight.
I like that old time of rock and roll.
But they will stay in the arena, and it is all the pros that'll do it. We got intercollegiate, top 10 team finals, down the road a little bit.
On the last teams on the home stretch. Help them out.
Rainbow packs are on their way.
Come on, ladies.
I always like to throw in a disclaimer at about this time. For those of you that may be here at Bishop for the very first time, thinking about taking your family to the mountains, east side, west side, into Idaho, wherever, and you're watching these Packers, and they're on fire doing what they're doing, and they do it so accurately. They're being judged. But when you get on the mountaintop, up a canyon, 8, 9, 10,000 feet, and you go to thinking about a narrow trail along a creek, gain 1,000 foot in a couple hours, please remember they are professionals. They'll take you some places, you'll take some pictures you will never ever see again.
But I gotta keep rolling.
You go online to the Bishop Mule Days. You can contact our office here in Bishop. They'll give you phone numbers of pack stations, packers. I don't know what it costs to go these days. Used to be pretty cheap, but it'll be an experience your family will remember the rest of their lives.
Bob, all weekend we've been blessed with a whole lot of fans in the audience who have never been to Mule Days before. Just out of curiosity, how many of you this Sunday are at your very first Mule Days? So, y'all need to understand that the Packers are at the root of Mule Days. 55 years ago, 1969, there was a late snow. The great Bob Tanner and a group of his associates had an idea for a one-day Mule Day. They held the first one the following year, Saturday of the Memorial Day weekend, 1970, and it's grown ever since. But this started as a dream and a vision of the Packers, and we're so glad to have them still be a part of it today.
A lot of you may not realize this, but 90% of the things built on this fairgrounds did not come from California state tax money. Mule Days has been one of the greatest economic impact supporters of a lot of the things you're sitting on, walk by, drive past. And that's not against Sacramento, just the way policy is.
Yeah, and a big thank you this year, Bob, goes to the new CEO of the fairgrounds, Mike Francisconi. As a partner and a supporter of Mule Days, I know that Donna Bird, our friend and our boss, and all the people involved in Mule Days are awful proud to have him as a supporter of this great show.
It's gonna be neat.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love the next part of our show, and it's a part of my life for the last few years. Of watching this gentleman and his beautiful horses.
Look.
This evening, it's a privilege for Steve and I to present to you a cowboy, a charro, born and raised in Jalisco, Mexico. Now makes his home in Mapleton, Utah. Will you join with me in saying hello to Senor Felix Santana? This is a beautiful stallion by the name of Romano. Look at him as he bows before you. This is a horse of the breed of the Andalusians, of which there are many. Created, shaped to court royalty, kings and queens. It's a breed from Iberia. The gentleman riding him breeds colts, trains horses, rarely will train people. The Andalusians are admired today for their working ability, the grace that he presents, and the posh and polish of every performance. The mares of this breed, their colts, will do exactly what he is doing now when they frolic in a pasture. Within hours of their birth, the babies will start to prance. The smaller version of the Andalusians, many of you may know what a pasafino is all about. Same style, same gait, but half the size. I want you to start watching his head and his ears. You can't see his eyes, but his eyes can see you. As he reaches and strikes to the beat of the music, he's finding his path through fog, through fire, through bullets and spears, as he would have carried a general onto the war field. The rock of the rider is there for his protection. And rarely would they ever allow a rider, unless he was shot out of the saddle, to ever leave it. Ah, pick it up, Felix. Let him prance.
Ladies and gentlemen, that horse has got rhythm, and so do you. Everybody clap your hands to the music right now.
Now look at him pick him up. All four legs. Totally off kilter of a normal horse, no lead required. These horses are bred to dance on 3, pivot on 1. Felix, you've been good today. You're awesome. He says, Romano, it's time to lie down. A little padded confidence, very difficult for a horse to get up when they're saddled and cinched. But now watch him go to talking music. Well done, my friend, well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Felix Santana. In his circles of performance at major horse shows and rodeos, he'll rear them up, and the more noise you make, he'll do it again and again and again. You want another? Do it for him, Felix. Do it. Yes. What do you think, Bishop? Is that 5 minutes of the best of your day today? Love this horse and this man. Salute, senors. Salute. He has 3 beautiful daughters in his lovely family. I promise you, nobody goes to bed hungry, but that horse will get fed first. What a show. I'm a little prejudiced. I just like the guy, but I love that horse to watch him work. Okay, from the seriousness to the silliness. It's time for a little bedroll race.
A what?
A bedroll race, which means absolutely nothing but hysterical ways to try to kill your friend.
I love it. I have no idea what this event is. Nobody's told me. I'm excited for this bedroll contest. How many of you guys have no idea what this is? How many of you guys know what it is? All right, better question. How many of y'all are excited about this event? All right.
All right, I'm going to pick today. My team is going to be Campfire. That's one of my favorite TV shows on Netflix.
Is this the guy that looks like a minion?
Yeah, that's the guy. Everybody clap your hands. They've got a bedroll behind their mule. Becky Sam's Benham. That rope got up under that mule's tail, and you were about ready to find new speed.
Look at Mackenzie over here. I don't know how you got all those sparkles on that little mule's butt.
Yeah. They're going to ride down to their partner at the other end. And their partner's going to grab hold of the bedroll, and they're going to run back.
Right.
Yeah. This is a very good opportunity to end up with sand and gravel in places you didn't know you had.
Oh, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah, it'll take more than a shower to get it out, too. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh my God, the donkey is leading. Come on, donkey.
That's
Come on,
California.
donkey.
Oh, no. There, you got to get on. Come on, Campfire, let's go.
Oh, look, it's Oklahoma and Becky Sams. She lost her load.
That ain't the first time.
Come on, Campfire, we're rooting for you.
Come on, Darlene, go. Come on, guys.
Everybody, it's time.
My team wins last. I'm going to keep watching the Netflix, so.
That's all right. Cal Fire's doing some serious work this weekend
Yeah,
up in
they are.
Levine. You got to give him a hand for that. That's kind of an important thing.
I like the costumes. I want to know how hot those firefighting outfits are. It's like 100 degrees out here. You
Yeah,
look well. You guys look great. So how do you guys like the yellow? Yellow looks good.
Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Hell, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name.
415 was your winner. Nope. 170 was your winner.
Make up your mind.
Becky Sam's Benham, 170 was your winner. All right, Bob, it is time for one of the most unique features of Mule Days, and we added something new this year to the drill team.
Okay.
It's wagons and carts. Y'all ever seen
I
a
missed
drill
this
team with
last
carts?
night. Aren't those cool? I wonder if one of those is the ones that Dr. Carl Lynn used to own.
Well, folks, the Mule Days drill team has been a tradition for as long as any of us can remember. But I seriously am telling you, all the rodeos, all the shows, all the Mule Days that we've been to, I don't ever remember seeing drills with wagons and carts.
It just classed it up.
It really does.
I like the matching costumes.
Yeah.
That's a touch of class. Doubles, singles, Look at the shine on those mules.
Oh,
today.
yeah.
They've all had a bath.
It's nice to see our friend Jim Porter. That mule he's driving is one of Merlin's babies. That mule's daddy's in the Hall of Fame of Mule Days.
That was a running bugger.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Merlin. Good job, folks. Good job.
But we are not done.
Oh,
Mr. Coleman.
no. Here comes the greatest sight you're ever going to see to the music. Ladies and gentlemen, they had one practice yesterday at 4:30, performed last night. Bryce Hathaway has become the leader of the drill team. He carries one American flag. I see Bo Tanner going by with another.
He's riding right next to the beautiful Julie Porter back there in the backside, Bob, right in front of the big grandstands right now.
2x2, weave them through. We got an odd number today.
Guitars and drummers go crack, boom, bam.
Folks, Bob and I see drill teams all over the country that have been practicing for 6 months for one rodeo.
Some of them have been in business for 60 years and still ain't figured it out.
These people practiced once yesterday, and look what they're doing today. I think it's great.
Said goodbye to the family, said goodbye to the friends. With the pop dreams in their heads and very little money in their hands. Some are black and some are white.
Now this will be the toughest thing they're going to do. They come to the center, half to the left, half to the right. They get a pinwheel in position and start it. Kenyon, that is awesome.
That is cool right there. Folks, that lady in the front with the American flag, Julie Porter. She and her husband Jim, daughter Jessica, the Spring Canyon Mule Makers. That's another Merlin baby she's riding. There's some teenagers. There's a grandma or two. I sure hope you'll give them all a round of applause. That was fun. Bryce Hathaway at the tail end. He put it all together. Nice job, Bryce.
All right, boys, we're getting ready for the seniors division. Kenyon, the all-around adult amateur world champion, sponsored by Horseplay Equine Products. The champion, Whiskey Makes Me Foxy, Lisa Hendricks. Reserve champion, Bertrand, that'd be June Perry. All around, Green World, Green World champion, sponsored by Horseplay Equine Products, is the champion, Darlin Dolly. Susan Buckley, reserve champion, Big Mo, Jason Coons. All around bridal world champion, sponsored by Horseplay Equine Products. The champion, Raptor F Boomer, that is Jeannie Rady. Reserve champion, Sonny Boy, Cliff Lindrum. And the all-around Jack or Donkey in the world champion class, sponsored by Horseplay Equine Products. The champion, Rock Point Sadie. Congratulations, Terry Bates. Reserve, Foxy Angel Ears, Carol Anderson. Fireball. I'm gonna quit because my favorite cow, it's a calf out of the cow.
Yeah, I was going to say, apparently somebody cloned the cow last night.
My goodness. All right, the Bridal Western Performance Mule Division champion. Champion? No, it just goes on. See our mule, see our Goldie. Reserve, Sonny Boy, Cliff Lindrum. Now the Green Western Pleasure Mule Division champion, sponsored by Hidden Creek Ranch. Champion, Darlin Dolly, Susan Buckley, who you met a few minutes ago. Reserve, Big Mo, Jason Coons. The Bridal English Performance Mule Division champ, sponsored by Jeff Martin Equine Spa. And our champ is Sonny Boy, Cliff Ligram, and the reserve Raptor F Boomer, Jeannie Rady. Now the Green English Performance Mule Division champion, the champ is Darlin Dolly, Susan Buckley. What a great lady, that beautiful mule. Reserve, Big Mo. You did good today, Jason. Congratulations.
I like it, Steve. You found the only shade out here in the arena.
Spuds found it.
I think I found the other only shady spot on this arena. Y'all are smart over here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming out there. Hold on, we got the best shirt here. Stand up, stand up. He's got a Mule t-shirt. Right, come on, they will applaud this. That is Mule Days at its finest. Yes.
All right, I've got our class of being set up. But real quick, the Bridal Ranch Mule Division champion, sponsored by Inside Out Investments, goes to OK Big Iron, Kelly Shields. Reserve to F Boomer, Jeannie Rady. All right, the Green Ranch Mule Division champion, sponsored by Rockin' Willow LLC, is Darlin Dolly. That's Susan Buckley. And Catalina Kate, Olivia Berman. Green Rain Mule, our champion, East West Equine Sports Medicine. The champion is Uptown Girl, Randy Araberg, and Big Mo, Jason Coons. That's reserve. Gymkhana Mule, 18 and over division, sponsored by the San Ynez Shaving Company. Blue McGee, PhD, Larice, and Sequoia Webb. Reserve, SWS Grand Finale, and Roger Downey. All right, the contest has started, Stephen. Away we go.
This is the Rusty Packer contest. Ladies and gentlemen, the two Packers you're looking at, Bob's going to introduce them to you. 65 years old or over. These guys have been there and done that, probably forgotten more about packing than we'll ever know. But there is a beautiful trophy that will go to one of them, and it was made by 92-year-old Howard Holland. And I wish we could show him a picture, Bob.
I know, that's Donna Bird's daddy.
Yeah.
Well, the only one that I've got on my list is Owen Topping, number 490.
493 is Chris Clark. He's over to the right side of the big covered grandstands, to the left side of the bleachers there in front of. Owen Topping, 490. We rode a mule out, set up the equipment to be packed. Owen's making sure everything's good, and now he's in the saddle, Bob. Come on, 65.
Well, we're having a family dispute.
Yeah.
He said, I'm ready. The next generation said, no, you're not.
Oh, Chris Clark's up. He's in a hurry.
Whoa. That's what happens when you get in a hurry.
Yeah.
All speed and no control.
That was awesome, though. Come on, give it up for this beat team, man.
Kenyon, you know where I was going. That's
Yeah, I do.
That's only half the line.
I've heard it. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me when I tell you that Donna Bird's daddy, Howard Holland, 92 years young, made one of the most beautiful awards we'll be able to present at Mule Days this year. And the man who will receive it, number 490, that's Owen Topping. He is your champion of the Rusty Packer class.
Hey, Ryder, guess what?
What?
We're jumping your event of the boot race.
I know.
We're jumping it up. You ready?
I'm so excited about this, guys.
All right, kids, come on down.
10 and under. Everybody who is 10 and under, come on down to the Smurf, okay? If you are 10 and under, we're going to have a contest. You can win $100, okay? Everybody, if you are 10 and under, this is not a drill. Run down to the clown. Come on into the arena. Come on, this side. Come into the arena if you're 10 and under, okay? 10 and under, come on. I'm liking it. We got Crocs out here. There's so many Crocs. It's okay. All right, guys, everybody run over here. Run, 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 run. 10 and under. All right, guys, right here, everybody take off one shoe, one tennis shoe, one boot, one Croc, okay?
Oh, wait, they're still coming. If you got them on the backside, to lift them over the fence.
I know. As soon as you get one off, come with me. But if you're still coming in, you see that pile over there? Run over there, put one boot, one shoe, tennis shoe, anything off. Okay, then you guys come over here.
And if
okay?
you lose one, you can get more of them Tuesday morning at the Toggery.
I know.
Downtown Bishop. The Toggery is our sponsor for that $100 gift certificate.
We're going to make a line here. We need a photographer over here. Camera guy, you got 2 cameras, one for both of you. Come on. Right here. He's going to stand right here, and we're going to make a line, okay? You stand there, and everybody else, make a line between me and him, okay? You see him? Good-looking guy with his hat up? Everybody make a big straight line right here, okay? We're going to get it all lined up right here, everybody. Big line. I like their red, white, and blue shirt, okay? Mr. America. High five that. Good job. All right. Y'all stay there. Everybody only got one boot, one shoe. We're looking good. A lot of sandals. How you doing, cowboy? High five. Good job.
You have someone in a very big hurry, right? Oh, no, he's just taking off his shoe.
It's okay. Woo. All right, I'm going to mix it up a little. We got to make it fair.
Oh, you got a late entry coming out of the West End.
It's okay. Woo. Your mom tied this one. She did not want this one to come off. You're good. Take it off. Take it off. Good job. All right, run over there. Run, Forrest, run. Good job. All right, here's what we're doing. We're going to mix it up real good over here. We got Crocs. Who thought this was a good idea? Come on. Got it fast. All right, come on.
They call it, it's a boot race. There ain't a boot in a bunch.
I know. There's a lot of tennis shoes. I like this one. We got a pink boot, okay?
Oh, there you go. Boot.
I don't know what the mullet's doing, but he's having fun. Mullet, come over here. Mullet, come on.
It is a
I know we haven't started yet. Come on.
Ryder, it is a semi-proven fact that if they got a mullet at that age, they're going to be redneck crazy for life.
Go that way.
Okay?
It's always a kid with a mullet. All right, guys. Now here, we need to get ready. Okay, everybody, come on, do some jumping jacks, okay? Do some jumping jacks, okay? This is serious. This is for $100, okay? All right, everybody, get down. Do some push-ups, okay? Do some push-ups, okay? Get down. All right, roll around. It's okay. Your mom's okay with it, okay? That joke's brought to you by Tide. All right, stand up. Okay, everybody stand up. Everybody, get a big handful of dirt. Big handful, okay? Now put it in your pocket. That's your souvenir. It's okay.
The parents.
If it's not dirt, that's special. Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. When I say go, everybody run down there, put on your boot. First one back to me with both boots, shoes, Crocs, whatever on, wins $100 doll hairs, okay? I know, let's get excited, okay? Nobody go until I say go. Get back, I saw that. Yeah. No, wait.
It's all right. The little ones get a head start.
Hey, can I see that? Can I see that? That's really pretty. Can you go stand over there? 1, 2, stay, get back.
Stay.
1, 2. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, go! All right, first one back to me, come on. Both shoes crossed on, right here. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, I tell you what, all right, now, what's your name?
Avery,
Avery, where are you from, Avery?
Northeast California.
Northeast California. He got specific. What? Murphy's, California. Anybody know where Murphy, California is? Oh, yeah. All right. I tell you what, do your mom and dad cheat on their taxes? I don't know. Good answer right there. Guys, you're champion. What was your name?
Avery.
Avery. Give it up for Avery. All right. I tell you what, guys, you all got your shoes on. There's the exit gate. We're going to turn loose and bull. Run.
Last one in the arena has to go to summer school.
I know. All right, we got our champion. You're with me. We're going to skip. Come on, do a little skip. Yeah, this is so weird, isn't it? All right, right here. Here's your champion. Give it up for him. $100 right there. Bumptoggery clothing store. Give it up to them one more time. Oh, we got 1 or 2 left.
Thank you, buddy. Good job, kids. Yep, if we've got extra kids, come get them. You brought them, you take them with you.
I know, this ain't rodeo daycare. You bring them home.
Yeah.
You leave them, they turn into the rodeo clown. Nobody wants that.
All right, Kenyon, I'm waiting on orders from headquarters.
So we are about to have a Chariot relay race.
How's it?
The campfire Chariot race, not a relay race. That'd be a real wreck.
I know, this sounds more dangerous. We got a campfire involved.
Yeah, campfire Chariot race is the plan the boss lady has come up with.
Yep, we switched events and we're fine with that.
Yeah.
2 at a time.
I tell you what, since they're setting it up, I want to know, who's been coming to Mule Days like all 4 days? Come every year, make some noise. All right, how about, who's a first timer? First time to Mule Days. All right, we're going up here. Joseph, oh my gosh, I need a... Can I wear that hat? 1 second, they will cheer. It will be amazing. I really want to wear that hat. Can I? You got to put it on.
Okay.
How good do I look right now? You are awesome. I love this hat. Mule ears and everything. God, she's in the spirit. All right, where was the first timer? Okay, they're not set up yet. Okay, first timer right over here. Okay, where was it? First time, you? Okay, you don't know this, but first timers have to sing, okay? We're gonna help you out though. My main man over there, Austin, he's gonna play a sing-along, and you're just, when the music comes down, you're gonna sing. If she doesn't know the words, guys, we gotta help her out. What's your name? Lou? You're so sweet, Lou. All right, here we go, Austin. Hook me up.
Quit choking that lady.
Oh man, she was trying her best. Come on, guys, she was doing great. All right, here, Lou, you need to stand up, okay? Lou, we're gonna try that one more time, okay? Are you a Bon Jovi fan? You look like you used to rock out to Bon Jovi. Yes, all right. Here we go. What else you got, Austin?
There she was, just walking down the street singing. Snapping her fingers and shuffling her feet singing.
She needs to go on TV.
gosh, I love her. You're so sweet. All right, I tell you what, you got one more job, okay? It's Sunday. It's Sunday Fun Day, okay? You are going to be our official cheerleader, okay? This next race, it gets wild, okay? They got to run. So our crowd has to be riled up. You're going to be our cheerleader, okay, Lou? So, Lou, no, you got this. When you raise your hands, everybody here is going to scream and go wild. They'll be amazing. And guys, if the person next to you is not screaming, I want you to slap them, okay? I am not joking. Lou, you ready? High five. All right, Lou, all attention's on you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Lou, I love you guys. First time to Mule Days. Give her a big round.
Thank you, Ryder. All right, Steve Kenyon, I've got Chariots in view.
Yeah, and I got the first race set to go. Benny Broyles will be on one side. Stephen Thompson will be on the other.
Now there is an entrance and an exit.
Yeah, and there's a campfire involved.
But we'll let him go, and then you'll see where the track is. Caltrans is missing a lot of pylons today.
Yeah. Basically, there's a figure 8 is what you're going to look to.
Hopefully.
Yeah. That is if everything goes exactly according to the plan, which, as you well know, Bob, usually happens at Mule Day sometimes.
Bryce, thank you, and your team. On short notice, by the way.
All right, here comes Benny Broyles. That is Rita and Ruby.
Now they are carrying a bucket that they've got to set on fire when it's over. First fire lit is the winner.
You got one that says he's hauling ass, and the other one says he's a badass ranch. And for the third straight day, Benny Broyles is having a wardrobe malfunction. 122, that's Lori Orndorff. Stephen Thompson's team of Walker and Diego from Silver Springs, Nevada.
Reset, reset. These mules have done this before. They know it's time to go when they get close.
Yeah. Hit the buzzer. Time to go.
All this love she got, it belongs to me. If you ever have it, call it on my darling. Say, ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'm not quite sure who's doing which pattern. It looks like a pair of ears if you draw it out. All right, second time back through. Make it a 90. Good cut.
We're about to light a campfire.
Flick your big.
That's Lori Orndorff first. That's Benny Broyles second.
That was pretty close.
Just for the record, unless the official judge officially overrules me, I just want everybody to know that the woman won.
She was getting a lot of coaching on my end. Bryce, you've done everything else in California. I didn't know you worked for Cal Fire too. All right, Lori Orndorff, Silver Springs, Nevada. Walker and Diego. Everything's under time.
So now it is Stephen Thompson, 121. He owns those two mules, Walker and Diego, that Lori just drove. Silver Springs, Nevada. Leroy and Cletus, he's going to try and go faster than Lori did.
All the prizes are going to the same address.
Hey, Steve. They're getting ready. I thought I'd get in the spirit of Mule Days. Y'all ready?
Now the Swamper doesn't jump in officially, but he did it right there. Yeah, Muse, yeah. Good start.
6 o'clock on Friday evening, Mama doesn't know she's leaving. Did you hear the scream of
Now the first is to the outside.
station just a blaring on the radio?
In between.
They're heading to the rodeo. Mama's on the front porch screaming out her warning. Girl, you better get your red head back in bed before the morning.
You need a whip in each hand, Kenyon, right there.
9 o'clock show is
Now you got to go out and around, come to the center pylons. That's where you'll start the fire.
and they're heading to the honky tonk.
Those of you that are hanging on the edge of your seat, you're going to fall off.
Park down by the creek, where it's George Strait, real late, and that's a chicken cheese.
There's the fire.
Good job. Time's up.
Ladies and gentlemen, these drivers, these teamsters, they have been busy all week long. Stephen Thompson, Benny Broyles, thank you for bringing those beautiful teams.
They have not been busy. They've been sitting in a camp drinking beer.
Well, that's busy for some people.
Okay. I've been to that camp.
Get my drink on. I'm gonna hear me a sad song.
All right. I do believe your winner is going to be your last team. They were the smoothest as well as the fastest. All right. I got some awards for you. Intercollegiate pack teams, be ready. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump back about 3 classes. When I say big, I mean B-I-G in capital letters. Big hits. Got a little history lesson again that goes with this one. I mentioned 3 names a little earlier in our opening. Luke Messenger, Rick Edney, and Roy Clark. You need to get a still picture, but if you got 3 minutes of video, go ahead and use it. "16 Mules." For those that know the history of the 20 Mule team, in the borax mines in the desert, this is a whole different program. When they were mining gold right up here at Bodie, they were hauling timber out of the east and west sides. They needed a dually pickup, and this was the first example of it. Now that sled will weigh between 4,000 and 5,000 pounds with that alfalfa hay on it. You watch the leaders, they don't have a lot on their tugs, but that chain that goes down through the middle, tug to hame, hame to tug, and then to the final chain. Watch them as they side pass. Rick's watching at the head end. Luke feels with the reins. The Swampers will keep his lines as clean to the back of that wagon as they can. It's not a pull, it's a touch. Each of those mules will be touched, all 16 of them, at one point or another. Now watch as he circles back to the left again. As he starts them and swings them, the leaders go to the outside. The swing teams start to turn. And right about here, you can see the wheelers pulling all the weight, trying to keep them stretched out. From the front leaders to the first swing team of the Palominos, then the black mules. And you just watched these mules a few minutes ago in our opening ceremony. They have been scrambling out back to unharness, reharness, put them in fours, lead them up, get them hitched, and come down that track. Now you just watched him reach with that right hand and slap that right rear driver on the butt. He's slacking. No whips. No prods, all touched by man's hand. They were born to do a job, and you're watching them do it in a perfect performance. Will you give these gentlemen and their helpers a nice hand today? There's a photo for you. That is a photo. You see what the leaders will do? They'll shoulder in, nuzzle a little. They're talking to each other in mule language. They know they've done well. Oh, I hope you got a picture or video. Awesome job. Just love that stuff. I was raised on a ranch in Norvada, Nevada, 78 years ago. We never had a tractor. Everything we did was with horse mules. I hated them. I was the kid that weighed 45 pounds that had to drag a 50-pound sack of oats down in front of them in the morning, 25, 30 of them. Bite, reach, strike you. Try to get that sack of grain away from you, Kenyon. Wasn't much to it. But they knew their pecking order. They're absolutely amazing. All right, Stephen. Enough about that history.
Toughened you up, Bob. Made you what you are today. Let's talk about our college kids. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Andy Richard and his crew are about to set us up for the intercollegiate team pack-off. Now this is the final opportunity for our college kids. And there is a very tight race between the top two teams. And that's Cal Poly #1, and that's the defending champions, Reedley College. They've been going toe-to-toe all weekend. Cal Poly will be down to the left of the line. Your Reedley College normally goes to the far end on the south side. That's Lou Moore Jacobson on one side coaching them, and Lonnie Langdon on the other. Here they come. Now this all started, Dr. Craig London had a dream about 10, 12 years ago of bringing colleges. First couple of years we had 2, then 3, now 10. You are looking at the future professional packers of the Mule Days celebration, and in the mountains on the east side and the west side of the beautiful Sierras. Well, and it's expanded even more, Buck. Well, you got your young mule company, 188. There's a group of kids that'll be in this group someplace. They've been wearing blue the last couple of days. The Young Mule Company, they're what, 12, 13, 12, 15 years old?
Yeah, 14 is the oldest.
Yeah.
They haven't even got out of high school. They don't even care where they're going to go to college. I got a cheer for my old alma mater, Cal Poly. Kenyon, I am proud to tell you that I went to Cal Poly for 3 semesters, 1 year.
Uh-huh.
When I left there to go to the University of Nevada at Reno, I had 1.3 transferable credits. 1.3. And I carried a full load. I just forgot to go to class.
I was going to say, are you suggesting that you had other interests aside from going to class?
Yeah, shooting pool, chasing girls, drinking beer, all that stuff to college. I'd never done that. Being raised in Winnemucca, I just went wild. Andy, you quit grinning. Thanks, Jen. Those are my two favorite mules. I park right next to them every day. They like me. They will nuzzle you.
Real good feeling.
All right, so they're in a little different spots today, Bob.
All right, name them off. Are you behind them?
I'm headed there now. I'm right next to Modesto in the blue.
MJC.
Yep. Your Cal Poly number 1 team is right next to him. They're wearing back number 341.
Okay.
And then I think Cal Poly number 2, back number 342.
Wait a minute. Go back to where you are.
Okay.
Okay, what was the first team?
The first team is Modesto.
Okay.
MJC.
Yeah.
Okay, I got him to the
And
left.
then right here where I'm standing,
Cal Poly what?
that's Cal Poly number 1.
Okay.
That's number 341.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then right next to them, girls, hello, Cal Poly number 2. Okay.
Okay.
Now there's 3 teams in red. They
Davis.
represent Fresno State.
Gotcha.
Okay. And this is one of those Fresno State teams. Is this 339? Yep, it is, for Fresno State.
Okay, they're fourth.
And then this team in the dark green, that is Cal Poly number 3. That is number 343.
I got them.
Okay.
They're fifth up the line.
Here's another Fresno State team. Guys, what's your number?
Got to be 340.
340?
Sixth.
Yep.
Okay, UC Davis.
The gold shirts are UC Davis.
They're 7.
They always got a big fan club here. This is Fresno State. Okay, that Fresno State team in the middle, that's 362. This is 340 right here. And then here's Reedley College, down on one knee in front of me. And then at the end is your Young Mule Company, number 188.
All right, I think I got it close.
You got it?
Maybe.
Okay.
Come on down, Lizette,
All right, most of them are ready.
move my way, can't you move my way? I'm getting crazy. Oh, mama, when you give your love and when you
Now, I do believe, don't all the kids come loose to the starting line and then run back?
They've all got 3. At least 1 horse or maybe none, and 2 or 3 mules. Folks, this is the final race. This is it. We're going to crown a champion. Brian Kaiser's over taking a look at the Young Mule Company. That man that's about to walk out in front of him, folks, with the big mustache, that man's a longtime champion packer and now the packing judge.
All right, he's giving orders.
He's making sure they're ready. They're down on one knee. There they go.
All right, it's all for the title.
Ropes are flying everywhere.
Tarps flying with him.
Yep. Your Cal Poly #1 team's already got 2 of them tarp.
Fresno in the middle looks pretty good. We're up. Cal Poly's up.
Cal Poly's up, but they're chasing ropes and they're chasing mules.
Short enough on your lead ropes. Gonna get under that paint horse's tail.
Yeah, it already did once.
There you go, babe. Just take it. You're good. Go slow.
They were in a race with Ridley, coming in here to be the champion.
Ridley's in the corner.
Ridley's getting up in the saddle.
Here they come. No looking back. Oh, no, no. Cal Poly lost the barrel.
Uh-oh.
Ridley's got to regroup. Underneath. Stick it on.
Oh,
Ridley lost. Take your time, kids. Take your time. Oh, my goodness. Them garbage cans will make your bottom burn.
Cal Poly number 2 is up. Fresno State 339's got a bucking Arabian horse.
Is there such a thing?
Apparently, because you're looking at it. 340 Fresno State's got a real long lead rope.
We're dragging. Oh, Fresno's in trouble in the corner. Heads up on the ground.
This thing's about 2 fleet flamingos short of a yard sale right here, Bob.
It is. Oh, my goodness. If you're going to repack, you got to do it across the line. I think you're just going, hell, we're just happy to be here. What a great age time to be in college.
I just love the fact that so many college kids are getting the fact to learn about how wonderful the Western way of life is.
Too bad they can't teach it at Harvard.
Yeah. No comment. Now these kids that are still packing over here, folks, Bob told you 12, 13, 14 years old. And they might have the cleanest set of packs of anybody coming across the line, Bob.
That's awesome. What do you think? The years of the Mule Days is well insulated. There's the guarantee that they'll be packers for a long time to come. Collectively, give them all a big hand.
I'm going to come talk to the judge and the scribe, and they said just be patient. We're figuring it out.
I've never heard it described, and that's the first time I've ever seen an Arab horse try to buck.
Yeah.
I don't think it was saddled right. They don't buck. All right, well, you're getting caught up over there. Let me catch up over here. The campfire race, number 1 went to Leroy and Cletus Stephen Thompson. Number 2, Rita and Ruby, or Benny Broyles. And Walker and Diego, Lori Orndorff is 3rd. Now, the Gymkhana Mule Youth 6 to 13 division. The champion, Gem States Mules, sponsored it. Goes to TTF Yancey. Vivian Reinhardt is the champion. Reserve, Glamorous Glow, James Pomeroy. In the Gymkhana Mule Youth, 14 to 17, Gem States Mules again. Thank you. SWS Grand Finale. That's Kaylee Becker. And reserve is Buster Ryan Bell. The Fun Mule 17 and under, sponsored by Marilyn Cole, Austin. Buster wins 1st. Annabelle wins 2nd. The driving singles division champ, Princess Buttercup. Joy Lang, congratulations. Reserve, cruising to the rhythm, Cindy Mallory. Teamster driver division, Bella and Anna, that's Rick Edney. Abby and Rose with Haley Meyer is reserved. Speed team driver division, nope, not yet. We haven't got there. Just a few of your champions.
So, let me tell you what just happened here in the arena.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm going to tell you that a group thinks that they want it, but the folks who have the official pieces of paper aren't telling me it's official yet. All right?
Okay.
Cal Poly just had a big celebration. But, there's always a but. We're waiting on the final report from our judge.
I don't want to lose your love tonight.
Everybody sing!
I don't want to lose your love tonight. I ain't got many friends left to talk to. The weather of it, I'm in trouble. You know I don't want to stay for you.
Well, Stephen, when you think about Cal Poly, UC Davis, my dad went to college there 100 years ago. Young Mule Company, Fresno State, Modesto, Reedley College. For what it's worth, I would personally recommend any one of those schools for your kids to go to. We are in such a mess in the eastern part of our country with Ivy League colleges today. God bless them all. For those that go to them,
You and I know the folks that are the coaches on these teams.
You bet.
Lou Moore Jacobson, her husband Rick.
By the way, is a world champion Packer.
Yeah, and she's a world champion I don't know how many times. She's in the Mule Days Hall of Fame. I remember the years when Lou'd show up, we'd have 12 mules in a jumping class. She'd be riding 8 of them. Lonnie Langdon, if any of you watch the Cowboy Channel, I talked to her about a week ago on Western Sports Roundup. She is the lady in charge of that rodeo, or that equestrian packing team at Reedley College. And the whole interview was about how she's teaching kids the Western values and the Western way.
By the way, let me interrupt you at that point. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Kenyon, one of the greatest hosts, and all of the shows that he does for the Cowboy Channel, Western Sports Roundup. What an awesome job you do. Thank you. The Cowboy Channel changed the lives of a lot of people, young and old, to be able to go watch everything you can imagine. RFD TV, if you're not a fan, you need to become one. We just say thank you with Patrick Gotch and what he had an idea to do, he did it. The late, great Patrick Gotch. Very strange man. Very strange man. But he changed our lives, Kenyon. He changed our lives.
He absolutely did. Mine and a lot of other people's. So, I hate to leave you all in suspense, but they're going outside to do the math without a bunch of people looking over their shoulders.
Really?
Yeah. So, maybe this would be a good time to go ahead and get the arena cleaned out of this class and get on to the next one.
Well, the next class is showtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight. Where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show.
By the way, folks, Bob Tallman just paid me a compliment. Can I pay one back? That man, for 49, 50 years, a Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame inductee in 2004, multiple times the announcer of the year, multiple times the voice of the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. He and Bob Fye spent the last 30 years as the voices of Mule Days. Bobby T, is just an honor to share an arena with you, my friend.
Thank you, buddy.
Give him a nice round, folks. He has been and continues to be the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Well, for the last 35 plus years, I'm not sure how long.
Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo.
This little spring date right here got me straight. After you go to Denver, Fort Worth, Houston, San Antonio for 90 days straight, that spring break to California to go to Red Bluff, that changed it all. Then I got to come to Bishop, get my act together. People say, what do they do? I said, everything but buck, and a few will do that.
I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, King.
All right, Mr. Kenyon, let's kick it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about history. I want to talk to you about 100+ years. of Wild West shows. I want to talk to you about trick roping, and once upon a time as a competitive sport, and to this day, one of the most entertaining things you can find in any rodeo arena, in any mule show arena, anywhere in the world. And so today, with that in mind, I'd like to present to you the Dress Act of the Year award winners, the 7-time National Finals Rodeo Selection, ladies and gentlemen, Ryder and Bethany Kistner.
You can take the term of hotter than a pistol, and he's on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, so will this beautiful lady that you watch start our show each and every day. This is Miss Bethany. To say hello back. From a hippodrome stand to a 1-foot flyaway. Now let's get a horseback with the Golden Palomino. Rope time, Stephen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryder Kistner grew up with a rope in his hand. When this kid was 8, 10, 12 years old, you'd never see him when he wasn't roping something. His mom, his dad, his brother, they had the most schizophrenic cat in the whole country. But that man today shows you what the Charros did for the Western way of life. We're roping them Charro style. You're going to see the ocean waves and the flat work. You're going to see a little picture frame. You're going to see the speed. You're going to see it all happen on horseback. It's tough enough to rope when you're standing on the ground on 2 feet. But what Ryder is able to do in that beautifully broke Palomino horse, watch how many times that rope goes in front of that horse's head and he just stands there. Now look at this. We're in the saddle. There's the picture frame I talked about. But that rope's going to get faster. It doesn't matter if it's a left hand or a right hand. And Bob, it's going to get bigger.
Well, the bigger it gets, it'll be a little Texas skiff as he jumps through it. Now here comes his beautiful wife, Bethany, this time in a full shoulder layout. No hands but one. How do you get back? Watch her reel and set her down. All right, let's go to the big stage. Big ropes, big showtime. Rock 'em, buddy. Let's go, Ryder. Now, being on a flat surface is to your advantage. With that heel and toe in, heel and toe out. A little body swing to the inside, out again. Now, when he goes to the right about 3 turns in this Texas skiff, get it faster. Come on. Good job. The late, great Will Rogers, the historian, the spokesman, was a great fan of that Texas skiff. Any place in the world you can pick up a whip, how about picking up 2 at a time?
Ryder Kistner, folks. So this is a 15-foot long Australian bullock rope, a whip. Bob, you mentioned Will Rogers. His mom and dad gave him a Will Rogers videotape when he was about 7 years old. He fell in love with Will Rogers did. And look what that's given us today.
Yeah, that girl.
Good point.
Watch him cut it in half right in front of her.
Did he do that blindfolded?
No, I hope not.
Well, he had his hat over his eyes.
Got to get a hat that fits. There you go. All right, it's a rose for the lady. And the lady says, no, 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 it's for you. Give me the whip, put the rose in your mouth.
Ladies, come on, help her. Okay, how much do you trouse your spouse? 2 whips and 1 blindfold worth? Go to your left, Ryder.
Don't you hurt that girl. Good job, buddy. That's a marriage made in heaven. And they do this because they like to do it for a living. All right, the bottle cap off your bottle of water is on the top of his head. You got to whoop it off. No, that was cheating. Do it again. Put it up there. Ah, boy, sailed it to the main grandstand.
2 ropes. Hey, young, remember when you were a kid and your mom and dad had you pat the top of your head and rub your stomach? Imagine what he's doing right now with those 2 ropes.
Wait till he gets them fired up right here. Go to stepping in and out of them. Oh, threw him down. That just proves he's human.
Yep.
You like the ropes? You like the whips? Get ready for the guns. Guns up.
Those are 2.5-pound Ruger pistols. He's not just a world champion trick roper, he's a world champion gunsmith too. Boy's only performed all over the world.
Like 47, 48 countries?
Yeah. From Oman to China to right here in the good old USA.
And now with 2 new hips, he's going to last till he's 90. Ryder Kisner, amazing. Amazing. All right, buddy, let's take the smallest rope of the bunch. The fastest little loop in the world. Y'all get ready. He's going to do something that a lot of other guys have tried to do, and it crippled them. That's dancing. Get ready. It's coming.
Right here.
What about that? You ever dive through a loop? That loop was made for diving through, and here comes Bethany, Stephen.
Watch this, folks. 1 foot up, hanging in the saddle, dragging a finger in the ground. Now, she's been changing on the fly in the last couple of runs, but I got a question. Anybody want to see her do it again? Bethany Kisner. Spin it around and grab a gear.
If that horse will run, she's ready to gas it. In a full Stroud layout. No hands, Mom. Pick it up and a suicide drag to finish. My Lord, what an athlete. All right, put the big loop on him, Kenyon. Here you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's 50 foot of rope. Ryder Kisner is going to build it, and the louder you get, the bigger it grows. It's a full cowboy wedding ring in Bishop, California. Seven times selected to appear at the National Finals Rodeo. The award-winning dress act of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 of the most vibrant entertainers we've got in the Western way of life. I give you Ryder and the beautiful Bethany Kisner.
We got a blast off, gonna go and take it over. You call us King Kong, here we come, running through the door, don't wait.
All right, it's setup time again for a little bit of fun. The Chariot beanbag race.
Hey, Bob, while you're setting that up,
Yeah.
can I give you a little breaking news?
Yes.
The top 5 in the interscholastic packing contest. Number 5 was Fresno State.
Yes.
Number 4 was UC Davis.
Slow down.
Fresno State 5th.
Which Fresno State?
I'm not sure. They said Fresno State was 5th.
That'll work.
Okay. UC Davis was 4th.
Okay.
Cal Poly San Luis Obispo Team 2 was 3rd.
Third.
Modesto was 2nd.
And the champion is
Number 341, Cal Poly Team number 1. It's official.
Thanks, buddy.
Breaking news.
I got a left-handed secretary. My personal secretary.
That would be the lovely and talented Miss Amy, right?
Miss Amy. Amy quits. I'm gone.
Just for the record, you ain't the only one. Everybody clap your hands to the music. Come on.
By the record machine, I knew he must have been about 17.
I'm just not quite sure how this is going to work.
Well,
I have faith. All right, I have faith.
yeah, I watched this earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Everybody sing a little bit. Come on, go for
But
it.
it wouldn't be long, they was with me, singing.
Pretty good for Sunday. So here's the way this is going to work, folks. This is called the Chariot Beanbag Toss.
Now, the bean bags are actually dog kennels.
Yeah. And they're going to go through that set of cones right there, and I forget which way they start, Bryce, so I might be wrong. But they come over here to this one, and they got to toss a beanbag into Bob's little dog kennel, all right? Then they go across the arena to the other side, do the same thing, and then they come diagonally over here and do the same thing, and then they go over there and do the same thing again. But they're doing it driving a team of mules, and they're doing it 2 teams at a time, all right? Like you said, Bob, got to kind of watch this happen to see how it really works. So, Bryce out the way, we're ready. And here come your teams. Beginning with Stephen Thompson, 121.
Now remember, this was the third in the last campfire racing. This little team's pretty broke.
They have to start and stop by going through those cones.
Well, he threw it left-handed, missed it.
Because he threw it left-handed?
Yeah.
Okay, I got the pattern wrong. He's going down the one on the far end.
I think he's going to go make a square out of it. It doesn't matter which ones you go to, I don't think. I didn't get to see the rule book on this one.
There's rules?
Oh, it made it. 2-pointer. For those of you that haven't seen any event or happening in the last 4 performances, get ready. Amanda will come up with something for next year. I promise. Did that go in?
It hit it. That should count, right?
That's got to go in.
Yeah. Oh, to the left. Oh.
That was a Hail Mary right there.
It was. He got 1 out of 4. Alaman left. Right there, flag up. Time.
got you. I got you, Matt.
No, that's cheating.
Hey, no, you guys saw him throw it in there, right?
No.
The people have spoken.
So it looks like Lori Orndorff is going to try it next on Stephen Thompson's other team. This is 122, Walker and Diego.
Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a man.
We're going to put a little rock behind her.
Yeah, come on, guys. Help them out. Team anticipation.
She's going to the right. I bet she's right-handed.
Dang girl, look at you stopping me in my boots. What's the country boy?
Good. Ooh.
Smile beating my chest up. You're downright dangerous. That shaking you giddy up. Got my eyes going what?
One.
7 on this 7-7. Never been this close to heaven. Got a pretty turned up to 11. Dropping all day on the dance floor.
All right, guys, help them on the back stretch. I want to get both of them in it.
Come on, Lori, we're rooting for you to beat the boys.
I didn't see it. Did you make it?
I think you got a
Yeah.
thumbs up from the judge down there.
Well, she's nodding to me. Right there, babe.
Yes, slam dunk.
3 out of 4. Yeah, to the right, to the right. You're all right. Just skinned it. That was good. Times will be close for time, but getting the number of the bean bags in the baskets, that's crucial.
Thank you. Thank you. Here, I can do more than just juggle. As this next team comes in here, I can do impersonations. Y'all ready? This is my impersonation of a juggler on a motorcycle. You ready? That was stupid. Thank you, one person. I love you too, Mom.
Take that one off your list, will you?
Benny Broyles is back.
Bare bottom Benny.
He been coming to Bishop with that same pair of jeans for 4 years. We
Yeah,
gotta
I
hook him
know.
up with Wrangler, bub. Nice shot, Benny.
I feel like we should give him an extra point if he shakes it for the crowd. What do you guys think? There were too many guys cheering for that. That was weird.
I think he's practiced this.
Oh, he is on it like white on rice.
Ooh, boy, 1 to go, BB.
Man comes from one of the most beautiful places in the world, northern Idaho, up around Hayden.
Wrangler wouldn't like that because one of their slogans is Wrangler butts will drive you nuts.
Good point. If you liked him, tell him about it.
Good job, Andy. I guess you figured out who won that.
Probably Benny Broyles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good deal. All right, I've got a lot of awards to go through here. If I got a minute, so we setting up for the
Yep.
Team Pack-Off Finals.
It's all about you.
Well, the Fun Mule, 18 and over, the champion, goes to Sam's Josephine, owned by Becky Sams Benham. Reserve Hot Toddy, owned by Tatum Del Fusco. the youth division, 6-13, the tack box, Ludo Care Equine Show Equipment, champion Princess Fart Sparkle. That's Clara Green, Reserve Pistols, and Posies Chapman May. In the youth division, 14-17, champion Christmas Done Right, Annalise Schott, Floetius is the reserve with Peyton Minkler. Youth division single, this is driving single division, Battleborn Outfitters, thank you. Molly B is the champion, Dante Serini, and reserve goes to Chloe Peyton Burns. In the youth driving hitch division, Battleborn Outfitters sponsor this, thank you. Mac and Minnie, Mia Sibley, and reserve SCMM Mandy, Faith Kirby. In the jack or donkey driving division champion, Rock Point Sadie, that's Terry Bates. Foxy Angel Ears, reserve Carol Anderson. Individual packing division, champion Garrett Dollarhide. Jesse Miles, reserve champion. That Garrett Dollarhide's a pretty cool dude to watch. Youth packing, 16-13. East-West Equine Sports Medicine, Peyton Tate is the champion, Clara Green, reserve. In the youth packing, 14-17, Britt's Diesel Shop goes to Bo Tanner is the champion, Blake Phillips, reserve. In the performance donkey division, Rock Point Sadie, Terry Bates again, and reserve Foxy Angel Ears, Carol Anderson again. In the Gymkhana donkey division, Garrett's Nacho Bravo, Cheryl Gressley, and reserve Rock Point Sadie, Terry Bates. And in the amateur walk jog Rusty Stirrup 18 and over division champion, 50 Shades of Foxy, Stephanie Ross is the champion, Copyrights Rooster, Sue Wallace, reserve champion. The amateur walking 18 and over, 50 Shades of Foxy, Copyrights Rooster, reserve. In the steer stopping division, Milky Herman, thank you for sponsoring Penny. Kyle Wright, the champion sport. Levi King in the reserve. Team roping division champion, April and Lizzie. Chris Lee, Actions Red Rose, and Zach Zarala.
Okay.
That would be Lane Ranch, Lancaster. Loretta and Kyle Wright, that's Binger and Lizzie. They are reserved, so Lane Ranch wins both divisions. Youth walk, jog, short stirrup, 17 and under, Buckenboro Ranch, Sweetwater, Heckabig, Lodgen, Buffington, what a beautiful name. Oliver Twist, reserve, Justice Sager. In the amateur English division, the champion, sponsored by Ludo Carey, the Tack Shop, Bertrand, Elizabeth Evans, and June Perry. Ranger, that's Jim and Francis Hathaway, and Anna Lee Herbert. In our amateur Western champion position, Whiskey Makes Me Foxy, Lisa Hendricks. Cruising to the Rhythm, Cindy Mallory, reserve. In hand donkey 4 and over division, Bumpus Farms, Foxy Lady. Rock Point Sadie in reserve. In-hand donkey 3 and under division, Joey with Dave Nelson, champion. Torres Ranch, Jethro, Juan Torres and Donna, reserve champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right after the team pack and our finals right here, we'll have a presentation of all 4 all-around world champions and a parade of all champions and reserve champions in the arena. This is the final class of competition for the day.
I have an idea. I tell you what, Bob, Austin's been playing music great all day. Austin doesn't know we're going to do this, okay? We're going to test out how good our sound guy is, okay? Everybody, I want you all to do this. We're going to see how quick he is. We're going to see if he picks up. Y'all ready? You hear that? Come, yes! Come on, all right. Beats in hand.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing it.
Oh, I hear you sing it too.
Be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Kicking
on.
your kennel.
Now sing it.
We will. Yes! Come on.
We will.
Woo! Come on, see you guys.
You're a young man, hot man, shouting in the street. Gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace. Waving your
Here we go, best part.
all over the place. We will.
Woo!
Sing it. We will.
Oh, yeah. Come on, give it up for Austin. He's been doing great all weekend.
With your eyes, gonna make you some pizza.
Ladies and gentlemen, that man behind the music who surprised the soundtrack of your weekend, the top 5 Music Director of the Year nominee, most recently selected to provide music for the $1 Million American, National Finals Breakaway Roping last December. The awards that he's going to win, we'll be telling you about 10, 15 years from now.
You need to come to Reno and see him perform. I think is the place he is the best he can be. And I am blessed to be beside him. He has changed the rodeo business in the Western United States. Got a pretty cool dad and a beautiful mom. Everybody's trying to lead him in position. Get ready. Now they're not going to leave the arena. Brandy, your ponytail's to the left. Shake it. Atta girl. Now you're centered now.
Now everybody, have you heard? If you're in the game,
So they're lining him up.
don't take no rhythm. Don't take
Come on, Red Meadow, shake it a little more.
no thirst for killing. Grab your body. Woo!
Oh, the Rainbow Girls and the Bryce Girls. Bryce's girls are wearing mustaches, looks like him. Yeah, cut that out. Cut that out. Oh,
Hey, about that one big break.
we got some body
We got to
bumping.
break it with a dance off.
We got body bumping going on over here that ain't legal.
Keep your contributions. Your side is wrong.
Steven, I've got a quick award. I want to tell you about it. Mule Day's Volunteer of the Week. Mark Hauer. He is our grandstand gate in charge of being accurate every moment. Mark, congratulations and thank you. I'm not. Oh, I found my judge. Have you got them where you want them? Now, folks, this is going to be a little different. We've got a tub, garbage can, lawn chair, a bush cooler, 2 barrels, just a wheelbarrow, and that big black PVC pipe can be a mess. 1 more cooler and the PVC pipe at the far end. This is the ultimate challenge. All the fun is over. Going for the big bucks, kids. Now, there are going to be certain mules that are going to pack with certain things that have to be fragile. The first PVC pipe on the west end down here would be for your fly rods. Thanks to all the great days that Jim Bob, Tom Fellers served with all of us, Justin Boot Bags. I think women have got a better way to pack than men do.
Let me tell you, them guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a pistol on your little finger.
Keep an eye on who leaves first, who heads to the next station first.
My Rainbow girls over here, good. They're cinching it off right now.
Yeah.
We got some movies, refrigerators. We got some movies.
Bryce is pretty close. Where are you on the far side?
Yep. Right in the middle, we're going to the next station with the Far Side outfit, 181.
Yeah, buddy, that's his own.
That's Brandy Montgomery and the Rainbow, or excuse me, the Cloud Canyon on the far side. Aspen Meadows is in the black, right in the middle.
Come on, Rainbow, hurry up, pitch that rope over there.
That's Red Meadows that just moved on to the next station.
There goes Cloud. Easy, easy, we're in a wreck, station 3. Pick them up. Those barrels make noise. That'll probably spook a mule quicker than anything else. Yeah. You're good.
Trying to do this and be quiet and be in a hurry. Rainbow Girls just moved on to the second station. So did Aspen Meadows.
We got a wreck in the making in the middle.
Big time. They left first, but everybody else is catching up right now.
Now, when they get to those 2 barrels, this is where you need to know how to tie them. I need a tarp in the middle there. Whoop, missed.
Yeah, now they're losing another one of those tubs.
Come on, Shorty, throw it again. 4'11".
Okay, Brandy Montgomery's moving on. Cloud Canyon Pack Station heading to number 3.
Now this will make a difference as you're watching the team closest to the main grandstand. Slow and easy. Everything's got to be intact when they get to the far pylons on the east. Okay, now the 2 barrels are up. And if anything will slide off of those pack boxes.
Aspen Meadows is moving up. arena, but it sure looks like Cloud Canyon got those two barrels on pretty smooth.
I don't know, Cloud's tying theirs off right now. They're ready to move.
They're moving. Cloud Canyon's moving.
That's your number one team close to the main grandstand. Here comes Rainbow. They'll be next to last with the barrels. Oh, babe. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So now, how are you going to pack the wheelbarrow? What are you going to do with that big black pipe?
Well, if you put it upside down, the black, see what they're doing with Cloud Canyon?
They're hanging it on the wheelbarrow.
Yes. Now you got to tie the wheelbarrow off, secure on the other side. They're not taking a wrap around the black plastic pipe. Now that black plastic pipe could be stuck in a spring, and the white pipe that you're going to see in many cases would be the sewer on the other end.
Boy, there are three of them moving to the next station all at once.
For those of you going on a pack trip, do not expect to find a bidet at 10,000 feet.
The last station is your sewer line, Bob, along with a cooler.
That ought to be the easy part.
Yeah. They're putting the cooler on the outside, the PVC pipe right next to it.
All right, now the judge, Ron Kaiser, dead center in the arena. He's going to watch him make that turn. Finish line is right here on the west end. Now, you don't think that team is not secure? The guys are not looking back. They're out in front of her. That lady raised in this arena. She wants them checking something.
They got the luxury of not having to be in a hurry.
Yeah, they're not there yet. She's 200 feet off. They know that old Eagle Eye is going to check every knot there is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's woman power at the top today. Randy Montgomery, Cloud Canyon, and family. He's telling her, gone, gone, gone.
All right, now he's going to go down every mule, check every hitch, every line. Duck under, go to the other side, do the same thing. How many championships has that Judge Brian Kaiser won in this arena?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
More divisions in one, but he is a packing ultimate.
He just gave him a thumbs up.
You did it, Mom, you did it. Well, the great Jerry Jones has been on hand. I'm not sure he's with us this afternoon. He's been our judge here for years and years. Recovering from a very serious heart attack, and he looks great.
Aspen Meadows is headed to the finish line. That's Rock Creek coming to the line now.
Does that put him third?
Yep.
I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Laughing Parrot Productions. Boys did a good job. MC Hubbard, dessert spotter. Thanks, Granny. For all of you that have been watching for the last 3 days, oh, we got a trot for last place on muledays.org. Oh, Bryce, I think you won second in the race. Bryce Hathaway, you're amazing.
That might have been 181, 175.
Boy, and he, oh God, look out. Now the Rasmussen match is on. We're going to get naked. Girls, hold your skirts down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some awards to present here for the next few minutes on behalf of Steve Kenyon, Austin Lopeman, Ryder and Bethany, and my Amy. Thank you all for what you have done with all of us. And to all of you, may you have a safe day of travel tonight or tomorrow. Happy Memorial Day. Just remember, God bless America, and may God please bless California.
The men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. it on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hours, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home. Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads. Hey, woman, you got the blues, 'cause you ain't got no one to tell for you. There's an open road that leads nowhere, so just make your mind continue there. There's a hole in my head where the wind comes in. You took my body and let you in. Hi, woman, cry of shame, but you ain't got nobody else to blame.
Children, children, children.
Everybody's starting to look silly. You're going home. Time to take your drunken ass home. It's alright. If you don't know what to do with yourself, take your drunken ass home. Mom ain't the time. Boss is too.
Oh
I
no.
got a little change in my pocket going to call you on the telephone, baby. I give you a ring, but each time we talk, I get the same old thing. Always no huggy, huggies, until I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf. She said, don't give me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Baby, why you wanna treat me this way? You know I'm still your lover boy. I still feel the same way. That's when she told me the story about free milk and a cow, and said no huggy, huggies, until I get a wedding vow. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf. She said don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself.
I'm just getting them coming in.
All right, we're ready to come into the arena with our parade of champions. Okay, I'm going to recap a couple. The all-around adult amateur world champion, Horseplay Equine Products, thank you. Whiskey Makes Me Foxy and Bertrand Reserve. All-around green world champion goes to Darlin Dolly and Reserve Big Mo. All-around bridal world champion, Rafter F. Boomer and Reserve Sunny Boy. All-around Jack world champion, Rock Point Sadie and Foxy Angel Ears in reserve. Official results from the packing competition. We'll start in the 6th place, Rainbow Packers. 5th place, Reds Meadows Pack Station. 4th place, Farside Outfit. 3rd place, Rock Creek Pack Station. 2nd place, Aspen Meadows. And 1st place, Cloud Canyon Pack Station, Brandy Montgomery. Awesome, awesome, awesome to all of you. Congratulations.